May I come in?
You're in, aren't you?
Fancy, honey, I know how much this hurts.
Do you, Mother?
Don't be mad at me.
You were the first one to jump on the bandwagon and accuse Luis of raping me.
That's when I thought he really attacked you. I was just acting instinctively. You are my baby girl.
I know. I'm not blaming you. I am just so mystified. I mean, how did this happen, Mother? Luis is innocent of everything, and he's on death row.
Oh, honey, I know that this is painful.
He didn't do any of those things he was accused of. I mean, how did he get convicted, Mother? Who set him up?
I don't know, honey. I mean, how can you even be so sure that he was set up?
Because I know he's innocent. And so is Miguel. Someone set out to ruin their lives, and I need to know who did this. I'm going to find out, Mother. There has to be a way I can stop this, a way to help Luis before he's executed.
Fancy, honey, I know you're upset, okay? But I just don't think there's anything you can do about this.
There has to be a way. Ethan and Teresa said they're going to find a way to help Luis.
Well, honey, your brother is a good lawyer, but I don't think there's anything Ethan can do about this. I mean, we both know that appeals are doing no good.
You mean because whoever set Luis up is that powerful? More powerful than our family?
Well, Fancy, don't forget that there was some very good evidence against Luis as well.
Yes, given to the court by that monster who put Luis and Miguel in prison.
Honey, I just don't want to see your heart broken over this.
Oh, Mother, it's already broken. I feel as if I am in the worst nightmare of my life, and I can't wake up.
Fancy, unless Ethan can come up with a name, or if Ethan and Teresa can find this person, if this person really exists, then I just don't think that there's any hope for Luis. You may just have to let this go.
Let it go? Are you actually telling me to just give up? Forget about Luis? Let him die for something he didn't do?
Fancy, if I thought there was anything you could do,
I am not giving up on Luis, Mother. He's innocent, and there has to be a way to help him.
Honey, I called the governor myself. I used all my influence as a Crane and as a Winthrop. And the governor said there's nothing he can do. His hands are tied.
Well, then he's part of the conspiracy. Oh, God, where is Grandfather when I need him?
Fancy, I don't think even Alistair could get Luis out of this one. Honey, he is sentenced to die. And you may just have to accept that.
No, never. It just seems very unfair that when I finally find real love, after waiting my whole life, it's being ripped away from me. I can't lose Luis, Mother. I can't. I can't lose him.
Fancy, honey, I know you think I don't know how you feel, but I do. I do only too well. I was brought up in wealth, too. I had everything I ever wanted, except for love. And then I met Sam, and I loved him. I still love him. And we had such amazing plans. But Alistair and my father had bigger plans. And so I was forced to marry your father, and I was told to forget about Sam.
I always knew you and Father didn't love each other. I just didn't know why.
Sorry. I'm really sorry, honey. I always tried to keep that away from you children. But Sam was always in my heart. He was always in my mind until I did those terrible things to get him away from his wife. I destroyed his family, and now he hates me. And the point I'm trying to make, Fancy, is that I should have accepted losing Sam. I should have let him go, and I couldn't. And because of that, I ruined my life, and I ruined the life of the man I love, and I don't want you to make the same mistake.
Your story is different, Mother. I'm not taking Luis away from anyone. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just love him.
Fancy, honey, don't you see where this love could go? You're a Crane. It's in your blood. I don't want your love for Luis to turn you into the kind of person that Sheridan has become. I never thought that Sheridan would turn into a true Crane, but she has. She's done everything she can to get Luis away from you. She practically told the court what really happened between you and Pretty all those years ago.
Sheridan's desperate. She's capable of anything.
That's my point. I don't want the same thing to happen to you, Fancy. Look, Luis is going to die. And there's nothing you can do about that. You cannot go to war with Sheridan over this because you both will lose and it could destroy you all.